So I want everyone here to know that I don't have a lot of confidence. I know this because of how I look at myself in the mirror in the morning. Like, this is my morning mirror face. I don't have a punchline for that, but just a cry for help. I think I lost all my confidence because I was on Tinder for too long. You know, like, it just seems like it's a bunch of people looking for friends. And platonic friendship's great and all, but you don't go to an orgy looking to adopt a dog. Now, I'm not saying you won't find him there, but it's not the one you're gonna bring home, right? I also see a lot of fake profiles. They'll say stuff like, I'm never on here, so add me on Snapchat. Gutter slut, 420, 69, 69. Well, that's obviously fake, right? Some sort of scam, right? Or like a catfishing operation. Guys, I'm asking you, I'm genuinely curious. I'm in love with gutter slut, okay? I was fortunate enough, I did match with someone, and I decided to send him a dick pic, you know, as one does. And I used my niece's Barbie as a size comparison. Yeah, they immediately texted me back, oh, I get it, shrimp on the Barbie. I did not get it, or any really, but here we are. What I'm getting at with all of this is that dating is kind of hard, right? Like, I feel like that's why the church brought promise rings into the picture. Like, it's essentially a cattle tag in the weirdest form of gifts I've ever seen. You know, I think they want to go back to the days when you just married the first person you saw so you could raise an army of ranch hands, right? And I think that's why they need to have their own brand of condoms, you know? They could be called the Lord's Protection, that's fine. On the side of the condom, you could have written, He has risen. But most importantly, you know what it's like to have God in the room with you? Because as the book of Matthew says, if just two come in my name, I will be present. Some real Bible quotes. I was prom king in my high school. Thank you. I prefer bows, but here we are. It actually wasn't that cool. I went to a very small rural farming community. Like, it was down to need a pig. And it was close. But, you know, growing up like that, art was never really valued. I once drew a picture for my mom, and she told me to quit being gay and get back out in the field. Hey, in her defense, it was a picture of me blowing James Vanderbeek. So what are you gonna do, right? But I can't say it was all bad. My friends and I, we once found this half-buried thong down by the river. It was black, lacy, and just a little sticky. You know, just, 13-year-old queen, it was perfect. And instead of reporting this very obvious crime scene that we'd stumbled upon, we decided to take turns wearing it and showing it off to each other. Boys will absolutely be boys. And I should have put it back so some other kids could have this magical experience. But I decided to keep it because it instilled a level of confidence in me I never experienced before. Like, I wore it on prom, guys. I think that's why I beat the pig. Plus, it matched my dates, you know, twinsies. But my partner found it recently, and they thought I was cheating on them. So I had to explain, no, babe. It's from when I was a little boy. I too now know that that's the wrong answer. I also grew up really poor. In fact, I grew up so poor. My grandma used to buy all of my Christmas gifts with Marlboro Mines. For those of you who don't know, you used to be able to trade in your packs of cigarettes for outdoor adventuring gear. And I'm just glad to know that she killed herself so me and my cousin could beat the shit out of each other with cast iron skillets. I'm a veteran. Thank you. I don't usually like to tell people that because it always elicits inappropriate questions, like, have you ever killed anybody? To which I like to answer, you know, I don't have any confirmed kills, but I did throw a lot of grenades into orphanages. Relax, I threw it underhand, it's okay. Seriously though, what are they looking for with that question? Because there's only 3 possible answers. You know, there's the guy who's way too excited about it. He's just like, fuck yeah, I did! And I'll do it again! Easy, buddy. Save that energy from your knock your wife around later. Then there's the guy who's scary about it. You know, he gives a little half smile. Maybe. That's terrifying. Thank God the army found him, or that's the next school shooter, right? Then there's the sad one. I once did a show where I asked an audience member that question, and the look he gave me, you would have thought he was in the never-ending story, watching the horse drown in the mud. What I'm trying to tell you all is I made a Marine cry. They say in the infantry that it's blood that makes the green grass grow, but I'm pretty sure it's the tears of the Marine that makes it die, right? Some of you support the troops. Being a veteran, I get asked to do a lot of weird shows. I once opened up for a YouTube conspiracy theorist. And guys, that crowd was wild. I thought it was at the Capitol riots. That guest list was also the FBI watch list. It was crazy. And I like the stuff you conspiracy theorists come up with because it's so out there. Like, if you were to give them a puzzle, you'd be left with this dripping pile of glue and puzzle pieces. And they would point at it and they'd go, "That's how you know the Jews did 9/11. What the fuck? Randy, it was supposed to be a kitten. How'd you get here? Did you guys hear that conspiracy about Chance the Rapper? Apparently, he's gained a bunch of weight recently, and I don't know if he's ever going to perform again. So all I know is that it'll be a fat chance if he does. Boom. I had the pleasure a couple summers ago of going to my first gay wedding. And the thing, oh, actually, hold on, I said that wrong. I went to my first gay redneck wedding. Something about dudes in boy shorts and mullets kind of awoken something in me. It made me realize that I'm the kind of gay that if I see a nice dick, I'm not going to not put it in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? I think that's right. I want to tell you guys all, I want to tell you all that I'm a survivor of IBS. And if you've never had the pleasure, it's like my mouth writes checks that my ass can't cash. And I can't afford to keep bouncing the checks. I'm a big fan of video games. Anyone who love video games? My stepdad is always trying to connect with me with video games. He just got NBA 2K, but he told me he doesn't know how to hook it up to the 4K TV. That's why I think we need Fisher-Price-style educational toys for the elderly. I'm talking like grandma's first self-checkout, right? Hey, Pop, let's set up that router. Oh, goody, Nima got an Alexa. I just think we would all love to have our Sundays back, right? So, when I was 10 years old, oh, I'm gonna go to a different joke. I got the light. So I come from a predominantly white family, but I do have a Hispanic dad. His name is Miguel Rodriguez, and he left when I was born because I was too white. And honestly, I can't say that I blame him. If you're expecting Pedro and you get Napoleon Dynamite, something's not adding up, right? And, you know, with him gone, I was missing this huge part of my culture, and I wasn't about to adapt to white culture. I hate the taste of Monster Energy, and I can't stand Limp Bizkit. And so as an adult, I had a bunch of questions, like, what part of Mexico am I from? How Hispanic am I? So I got one of those DNA tests, and guys, turns out, not at all. Like, not even a little bit. 100% colonizer. What's really messed up about that is I put Latino on a lot of job applications. Yeah, I got a grant for college because of it. Someone's living their white privilege.
Where are you?
My real dad's name is Eric Anderson. Might as well be Whitey Whiterson.
So the guy on the stage.
Thank you so much, Evan Trevor Clubber.